evening, and welcome to Stetson University College of Law's Honors and Awards Ceremony. Now, you can see that we are virtual this year, and we are delighted to be able to do this. While we would really prefer to be in the Great Hall here on Stetson's beautiful campus, able to meet all of our graduates, friends, families, and loved ones, we have to do this to protect everyone's safety. But we are so excited that the Dean encouraged us to go ahead and do this awards presentation virtually for all of you, our wonderful graduates. We are so excited and so happy to be able to acknowledge all of your accomplishments here this evening. So now you'll hear a few words from our Dean, Michelle Alexandre, and our Provost, Noel Painter.
Thank you, Professor Vaughn, and good evening, everyone. Graduates, family members, students, faculty, alumni, staff, friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Stetson Law's 2021 Honors and Awards Ceremony. Graduates, you are here at Honors and Awards because your dogged commitment to excellence led you to achieve above and beyond what was expected of you during your time in law school. Your accomplishments are all the more impressive given the historic challenges you face in your final year. You know, we have said many times that law school teaches you more than how to be a lawyer. It teaches you how to be a leader. You are here today because you have served as a shining example of how to do this, whether it was through stellar academics, a deep commitment to social justice and public service, sharp and intelligent legal writing as a member of Law Review, or while serving on one of our academic journals, or inspiring advocacy skills in the competitive arena, including on the Dispute Resolution Board, the Moot Court Board, or on the trial teams. I am so proud of who you are as humans, as scholars, and as legal minds. It brings me joy to see your evolution from eager scholars to trained advocates ready to make your mark on the professional world. It is my hope that you will continue your contributions to your communities, thinking and engaging in work that will benefit society. For now, you have earned this time to celebrate and cherish your achievements in law school as your friends and family celebrate with you. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I can say with confidence that we are so incredibly proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Noel Painter, Executive Vice President and Provost at this wonderful university where you've been for several years now, and where we gather today to celebrate your exceptional work through honors and awards. What does Stetson education excellence look like? Let me take you through a few aspects of our education through my eyes as a lens to see what I think Stetson is currently doing to help you achieve what you want to achieve in academic excellence and success at every turn. Curricula. I talk with Dean Alexandre about ways that your faculty are thinking about continual improvements in an invigorating and innovative and inclusive curricula that leads to your success on the bar and for employment after you graduate. Thinking deeply. We look at various Stetson web pages and see evidence of over 500 research projects, articles, presentations, competitions, and over $3 million in grant funding last year alone that represents your achievement and the achievement of other students throughout our university. Caring for our community. From tens of thousands of hours of pro bono work every year to your participation in community-focused leadership, you elevate Stetson and yourself by caring about others and their successes. Vibrancy. As we eke out of our pandemic environment, we find ourselves yearning for the vibrant, welcoming place that you've created during your time at Stetson. Relationships. I meet with the current faculty and prospective faculty daily who recognize Stetson as a place for lifelong relationships, a place where we know each other, where we care for each other, and where we act in each other's best interest. Winning. a tradition at Stetson Law, and one that you have continued over the last several years. From moot court to Chester Bedell to alternative dispute resolution to trial team competitions at the regional and national level, you are excellent. And academic excellence broadly. Being here at this ceremony with people who, like you, value academics and a small university that cares, with a whole bunch of staff and faculty and other students who have walked this journey with you to help you achieve your goals after you graduate. That's Stetson University, a place that cares about academics and cares about you. So congratulations on your successes that have you recognized here today, and all the best as you complete your Stetson education and move forward into the next stage of your career.
Good evening from the Dillon campus of Stetson University. A warm welcome to you at the College of Law. We are here to celebrate our students in this year's edition of our Honors and Awards virtual ceremony. And even though we are getting together virtually, that makes tonight's event nonetheless very, very important. We're here to celebrate the academic and professional achievements of our exemplary law graduates. I wish I could be with you there in person, but I certainly will be in Gulfport for your commencement. Congratulations, you deserve it.
My name is Stacy Termel. I am the Associate Director of Advocacy. It is my pleasure to recognize the following group of students today as recipients of the William F. Blues Pro Bono Service Award for their outstanding commitment to the service of others. This award is named after Stetson alumnus William F. Blues, class of 1966. To demonstrate our belief that a habit of service to one's community and profession should begin during law school, every Stetson Law student is required to complete pro bono service prior to their graduation. The recipients of this award have each individually doubled the number of hours required for graduation. Matthew Robert Allen, Taylor Allen, Edalise Armas, Huda A. Awan, John Michael Bartel, Alexandra Renata Bobelis, Joseph Ori Bobo, Gabrielle Ann Bodanza, Blaze Mitchell Bowers, Anthony John Boyer, Jacob Braun, Peyton M. Brown, Tina Michelle Bootsies, Christina Marie Burrows, Alexa Christina Camarino, Sabrina Lee Chianese, Sophie Renee Clark, Jacob Delorme, Grace E. DeMeo, Peter T. Donovan, Rebecca A. Dorsey, Julie E. Dubinsky, Brooke Nicole Ennis, Jordan Scott Fink, Audrey A. Gangloff, Noelle Gonzalez, Kara Michelle Hartman, Bradley Paul Hawkins, Christopher L. Hedges, Mary Grace Henley, Alec Bradley Josepher, Charles Brian Kelly, James Michael Kennedy, Amanda Taylor Kessler, Shania K. Lawrence, Samantha Jane Lawrence, Philip Blake Layton, John DuPont Lines, Tyler Scott Lipsky, Ethelina Marva McCauley, John Mancini III, Rachel Lynn Martin, Jasmine Rashawn Mateer, Kristen M. McConnell, Bryant R. Mondor, Ashley Bridget Norris, Michael Allen O'Quinn Jr., Boy E. Osteen IV, Javier Enrique Pereda, Jasmine R. Personos Storm, Lindsay Polega, Destiny Cornisha Jolene Rawls, Christina Noel Rainey, Corey John Roberts, Naomi Rowena Robertson, Lauren Christine Saltzner, Landon Schneider, Matthew Lee Sell, Connor Owen Smedberg, Megan Julia Summers, Ashley Nashay Taylor, Dillon J. Thatcher, Robert C. Vanderpool, Laura Danielle Weinberg, Michelle Ann Walker, Shannon Christine Walker, Megan Elizabeth Willis. And the top 3 recipients for the William F. Blues Pro Bono Awards are Melissa Gina Micheri, Christina Espy Mitchelson, and George Albert Doyle Thurlow.
Now we're going to recognize those graduates who are members of our honors program. Julie E. Dubinsky, Anastasia Nicole Landon, Felix George Jamal McBroom IV, Wilma Faye Metcalf, Stephen Edward Nicholas, Anna Marie Parsons, Hunter Cole Sexton, and Megan Elizabeth Willis. Congratulations to all of you. Stetson University College of Law has 3 journals and 1 law review. These are opportunities for the students to be able to hone in on their legal research and writing and citation skills. The first is the Journal of Advocacy and the Law. Here are the members: Tina Michelle Budzis, Brittany Carolla, Kara Michelle Hartman, Kristen M. McConnell, Mariah Lynn Miller, Nicolas Sueles, Delbert Andrew Troutman IV, Catherine Ann Woodall.
Hello and greetings. My name is Bobby Flowers, and I am a professor of law here at Stetson University College of Law, and I am also the director of the Elder Law Center here at Stetson. And joining me is Jason Palmer, who is also a professor here, Professor Palmer, and he is also one of the faculty advisors for the Journal for Aging, Law, and Policy. We are very excited to be here to congratulate our editors from the Journal. The Journal is a very unique opportunity for the students because it allows the students to work with authors from across the world to create a journal that really looks at aging, not only from a domestic perspective, but also from a global perspective. And so I'm going to turn it over to Professor Palmer and ask him to announce and congratulate our graduating editors from the Journal.
Thank you very much, Professor Flowers, for that kind introduction. And I'd like to congratulate all of our graduating 3Ls who were members of the Journal on behalf of myself and Professor Rebecca Morgan, who is the other faculty advisor of the Journal of Aging, Law, and Policy. We are very proud of our graduating 3Ls from the Journal. So let me go ahead and tell you who they are. Our graduating Journal members are Aya Abunanda, who's an associate editor, Julie Dubinsky, associate editor, Philip Blake Layton, articles editor, Nicholas Alexander Marler, our managing editor, Megan Powell, our editor-in-chief, Megan Ann McKinley, associate editor, Melissa Gina Micheri, managing editor, Mary Alexis Norberg, associate editor, Connor Owen Smedberg, associate editor, Nicholas Sulelis, associate editor, Dillon Thatcher, associate editor, George Albert Doyle Thurlow, associate editor, Megan Elizabeth Willis, articles editor, and Camilla Yori, associate editor. Congratulations to all of you.
Our next journal is the Journal for International Wildlife Law and Policy. Our members are Alexa Nicole Albright, Morgana Lee Alderman, Taylor Alin, Evan James Altis, Taylor Catherine Brooks, Jacob Paul Douglas, and Corey Bryan Foster. The Stetson Law Review is one of the most prestigious things you can do on campus. It is a publication which is released several times a year, and it is literally student-run. The students write the articles, research the articles, do cite and source checks on the articles, publish articles, review others' articles. It is one of the most amazing ways to become an excellent legal researcher and writer. So let's honor the Stetson Law Review members. Wilma Faye Metcalf, Editor-in-Chief. Grant S. Preston, Executive Editor. Nicholas Alexander Marler, Managing Editor. Carmen M. Cato, Articles and Symposia Editor. Ajla Fatkik, Articles and Symposia Editor. Frida Katarina Lindroth, Articles and Symposia Editor. Tyler Scott Lipsky, Articles and Symposia Editor. Christopher Andrew Odgers, Articles and Symposia Editor. Megan Powell, Articles and Symposia Editor. Laura Danielle Weinberg, Local Government Editor. Brenna Susan Toomey, Marketing Editor. John Michael Bartell, Notes and Comments Editor. Peter T. Donovan, Notes and Comments Editor. Brittany Kovalskaya, Notes and Comments Editor. Megan Elizabeth Willis, Notes and Comments Editor. Peyton M. Brown, Research Editor. Alexa Christina Camarino, Assistant Local Government Editor. Mary Grace Henley, Assistant Managing Editor. Joseph Ori Bobo, Senior Associate. Brittany Carolla, Senior Associate. Sophie Renee Clark, Senior Associate. Bianca Damasio, Senior Associate. Ronald Espinal, Senior Associate. Audrey A. Gangloff, Senior Associate. Christopher George Geiger, Senior Associate. Melissa Gina Messeri, Senior Associate. Bryant R. Mondor, Senior Associate. Anna Marie Parsons, Senior Associate. Samantha Ann Nowak Regala, Senior Associate. And Luke Edward Richardson, Senior Associate. Congratulations to all of you.
The Leadership Development Program was established to develop those leadership skills our students need to transition into future community leaders. This leadership program provides students with opportunities to enhance their interpersonal communication skills, decision-making abilities, and understanding of professionalism. This program has been recognized by the American Bar Association with the prestigious Gambrell Professionalism Award. We will now recognize those students who successfully completed the requirements needed to receive the Leadership Development Certificate. This distinction provides potential employers and colleagues with the knowledge that these students have seriously engaged in the development of personal leadership skills as a component of their legal education. Lonnie LaShawn Bryant, Sabrina Lee Kianese, Allison Nicole Corey, Grace E. DeMaio, Brooke Nicole Ennis, Isla Fatik, Corey Breon Foster, Bradley Paul Hawkins, Carly Elizabeth Howell, Christina Espy Mitchelson, Jessica D. Parrish, Bailey Lorraine Peterson, Megan Casey Ray, Naomi Rowena Robertson, Megan Julia Summers, Melissa May Teal, George Albert Doyle Thurlow, Laura Danielle Feinberg, Michelle Ann Walker. In the Veterans Advocacy Clinic and Veterans Law Institute, students learn how to be actual lawyers while helping our nation's disabled military veterans. We represent both active duty service members and those who stopped wearing their combat boots long ago. Today, I would like to honor those graduates who gave freely of their time and experience to learn how to be someone's attorney by helping the most deserving among us. Each of the graduates being honored today rose to the challenge and excelled. The Veterans Law Institute Award for Excellence is symbolized in this small token that each of the honorees will receive. It's a coin. The tradition of coins in the military began when soldiers in the Civil War and World War I left for battle with a coin from home in their pocket and kept it after the conflict as a lasting remembrance of their wartime experiences. Today, coins are carried by soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. These coins identify the bearer as a member of a particular unit with a well-defined history and mission. A coin is not merely a token. Coins today are a tangible source of pride for America's warriors at every level in the chain of command. Commanders use them as on-the-spot awards for excellence or service. They may be a physical symbol of gratitude or a job well done. The Veterans Law Institute Award for Excellence was designed with this history and meaning in mind. The coin displays the recognizable Stetson arches on the front. On the back, you will find the motto of the Veterans Law Institute, honoring their service with ours. And the coin itself is in the shape of a shield, because each student and attorney volunteering their time and talents to help our veterans is past the sacred duty to act as the guardian and protector of the veterans' rights from that moment on. In this past year alone, the students worked approximately 5,800 hours on behalf of veterans, representing veterans and service members with complicated traumatic brain injuries and post-traumatic stress disorder and countless other conditions. It is my distinct pleasure to award this coin to members of the 3L class who went above and beyond in their support of our nation's heroes. They truly are Stetson's best examples of advocates and counselors at law, and I am honored to have worked with each of them. Morgana Lee Alderman, Matthew Robert Allen, Blaze Mitchell Bowers, Jacob Braun, Carmen M. Cato, George T. Eidson III, Bartley Rowe Fouchard, Christopher George Geiger, Bradley Paul Hawkins, James Michael Kennedy, Wilma Faye Metcalf, Christina Elise Millard, Christina Espy Mitchelson, Mariah Lynn Miller, Kelsey Viola Norman, Patrick Lawrence O'Hara, Michael Allen O'Quinn Jr., Christopher Andrew Odgers, Matthew Lee Sell, Melissa May Teal.
The next part of our program is going to acknowledge and recognize the wonderful members of all of our advocacy boards.
My name is Professor Adams, and it's my honor to direct the Dispute Resolution Board. We call it the DR Board. The DR Board includes a lot of different kinds of competitions, from interviewing and counseling a client, to transactional drafting, to negotiation and mediation, to both domestic and international arbitration. The students who are graduating this year have been wonderful board members. Not only are they formidable advocates, having brought home a lot of what we call hardware to mark another great year in Stetson advocacy, but even more important, they have been extraordinary teammates for one another. And let there be no question, These graduates are leaving Stetson ready to practice law. I am immensely proud of each and every one of them. The DR Board graduates are Huda Awan, Gabrielle Bedanza, Abigail Dean, Brooke Ennis, Alina Evans, Corey Foster, Audrey Gangloff, Mary Grace Henley, Brittany Kovalskaya, Whitney Lewis, Melissa Mel Messeri, Stephen Nicholas, Bailey Peterson, Lydia Plotz, Corey Roberts, Naomi Robertson, Carlton Robinson, Samantha Simmons, Ashley Taylor, Mia Tulliver, Drew Troutman, Shannon Walker, and Christopher Wohlers. Congratulations. I am so proud of you.
I now have the distinct pleasure of introducing our trial team graduates. As you must know, Stetson University College of Law has had the #1 trial team for so many years, I don't even know how to count it anymore. And these students were able to keep that tradition going. We are so excited about their futures. And the beautiful thing is, there is a program for the graduation ceremony, which will happen this Saturday, which has every single one of their accolades listed in it, detailed where they went, how they performed, and all of the other wonderful things that you'll need to know about them. Today, I want to highlight them as individuals and thank them for being a part of the Stetson's long green line. So, with no further ado, let's talk about our trial team students. #1, Lauren Mackenzie Cleveland, champion and semifinalist. Brooke Nicole Ennis, semifinalist. Benjamin Richard Fresby. Noel Gonzalez, finalist. Molly Elizabeth Goodwill, finalist, semifinalist, and quarterfinalist. Next, Tyler Austin Hillier, champion. Conklin Ryan Howard, finalist. Jasmine Rashawn Matir, finalist and quarterfinalist. Alexandra Sheehan McCormick. Francesca Bonet Nauman, champion, finalist. Christopher Andrew Odgers. Alicia C. Rodenberg, champion, semifinalist, octofinalist. Samantha Dale Simmons, champion, semifinalist. Connor Owen Smedberg. Ashley Nashi Taylor, champion. Magner Danielle Tuoso, quarterfinalist. Delbert Andrew Troutman IV, champion. Amy Catherine Trenelange. Kyle L. Barnes. Raylyn Taylor Watson, champion. And Jessica Rochelle White. Congratulations to all of our trial team graduates. We know and believe that you will go on to be amazing advocates, and we are so very proud of you.
Hello, my name is Professor Bowman, and it is my honor to be entrusted with the responsibility of overseeing Stetson's Moot Court Board. What is Moot Court? Moot Court is a group of teams of 2 to 3 students who do what attorneys actually do in federal and state appellate and Supreme Courts. The team members write an appellate brief and prepare to present oral arguments in front of panels of judges, attorneys, and professors. And they do this at competitions around the state, region, and across the nation. There are 3 possible awards that can be won at Moot Court competitions: the best team, the best advocate, and the best brief. Our May 2021 graduates have won all 3 awards. There have been Stetson First this year, advancing 2 teams to the national finals of the prestigious ABA National Appellate Advocacy Competition. And there was a clean sweep of all 3 awards. This year, our national tax team won the competition, won the best advocate, and won the best brief award. This group of graduates is truly amazingly talented. Our Moot Court graduates are John Bartel, Christina Burrows, Carmen Cato, Bianca DiMaggio, James Doyle, Ronald Espinal, Audrey Gangloff, Christopher Yeager, Kendall Gracie, Frida Linthroth, Wilma Metcalf, Ashley Norris, Christopher Augers, Tori Ryan, Nina Tolliver, and Tyler Vaughn. Congratulations, Moot Court graduates, and congratulations to all the December 2020 and May and July 2021 graduates. On behalf of the Advocacy Board Directors, it is my honor to announce the nominees for the Order of Barristers Awards. The Order of Barristers is a national honorary organization that recognizes individuals who've excelled in both advocacy, oral and written, and service. All advocacy directors, Professor Adams, Professor Bowles, Professor Vaughn, and I select the students for this award. And unfortunately, we are limited to nominating only 10 students from our nationally recognized advocacy boards. The nominees for the National Order of Barristers are Huda Awan, Gabrielle Podanza, Carmen Cato, Lauren Cleveland, Bianca Damasio, Audrey Gangloff, Christopher Yeager, Tyler Hillier, Alicia Rodenberg, and Drew Troutman. Congratulations, advocates.
Hello and welcome to the graduating class, the class of 2021, Stetson University College of Law. Welcome to your virtual honors and award ceremony. We're very much looking forward to the day on May 1st when we get to celebrate with you in the courtyard. You have accomplished so much, and I want to take a minute to just reflect on what it is you have achieved. No other class has dealt with a global pandemic for about half of their legal education, and you have. That's an amazing accomplishment, and you should take a step back and recognize and appreciate what you have achieved. There's a lot of uncertainty that still awaits you. The global pandemic has changed the practice of law in significant ways. And for many of you who are planning to take the Florida bar exam, you know that you have a remote administration of the Florida bar coming up in July. Despite all that uncertainty, I want you to take a minute and reflect on what it is you have accomplished. You have succeeded in completing law school. That's a difficult challenge even during normal times. And you've done it under the shadow of a global pandemic. You should be proud of what you have achieved. You should celebrate that with your family and friends. You should pause for a moment. The bar exam will be waiting for you, and the practice of law will be waiting for you. But take a minute to reflect on what it is you have achieved. Be proud of yourself. You've done a great job, and you're going to be part of the Stetson family that we'll recognize forever. A unique part of the Stetson family, the class that dealt with COVID-19 global pandemic for a year and a half. Be proud of that. We look forward to seeing you on May 1st. Congratulations.
The following Juris Doctor graduates graduated with honors in the fall of 2020. Ashley Brian Maru, Amber Lynn Nicole, Anna Marie Parsons, Hunter Cole Sexton, and Brenna Susan Toomey. The following spring and summer 2021 Juris Doctor candidates are graduating with anticipated honors. Alexa Nicole Albright, Brian Taylor Allen, Taylor Allen, Joseph Ori Bobo, Taylor Catherine Brooks, Peyton M. Brown, Alexa Christina Camarino, Carmen M. Cato, Sabrina Lee Chianese, Sophie Renee Clark, Sean Crawford Cornell, Francesca E. Crocker, Bianca Damasio, Robert John DeLuca, Robert M. Dominguez, Peter T. Donovan, Rebecca A. Dorsey, Jacob Paul Douglas, Julie E. Dubinsky, Ronald Espinal, Isla Fatkick, Corey Breon Foster, Audrey A. Gangloff, Christopher George Geiger, Jarrett Nathan Hellinger, Mary Grace Henley, Tyler Austin Hillier, Charles Brian Kelly, Brittany Kovalskaya, Anastasia Nicole Landon, Tyler Scott Lipsky, Ethelina Marva McCauley, Nicholas Alexander Marler, Megan Ann McKinley, Jennifer A. McLeod, Wilma Faye Metcalf, Marissa Rose Malazzo, Stephen Edward Nicholas, Mary Alexis Norberg, Ashley Bridget Norris, Christopher Andrew Odgers, Megan Powell, Grant S. Preston, Luke Edward Richardson, Corey John Roberts, Keenan M. Roden Corinth, Laura Christine Schaltzner, Olivia Christine Siebert, Connor Owen Smedberg, Courtney Lynn Smith, Nikolaus Sulelis, Rebecca Catherine Strunk, Daniel McDonald Sweeney, Courtney Beth Safran, Melissa May Teal, Alexis Brooke Thomas, Gabrielle Fernando Torre, Delbert Andrew Troutman IV, Robert C. Vanderpool, Laura Danielle Weinberg, Shannon Christine Walker, Samuel Mott White, Reagan Whitlock, Megan Elizabeth Willis, Stephanie Taylor Willis, Tyler John Willis.
As you may know, Stetson students have the ability to earn certificates of concentration. If they choose to earn a certificate in a certain subject area, they would tailor their coursework toward that particular subject matter. We have 6 certificates at concentration at Stetson. The first is advocacy.
My name is Liz Bowles, and as the director of the Center for Excellence in Advocacy, I have the honor of congratulating those students who have successfully completed the requirements of the advocacy concentration. Christina Marie Burrows, Brooke Nicole Innes, Corey Breon Foster, Bartley Rowe Fouchard, Molly Elizabeth Goodwill, Bradley Paul Hawkins, Charles Brian Kelly, Melissa Gina Masheri, Austin Taylor Powell, Corey John Roberts, Alicia C. Rodenberg, Marcus Jordan Scott, Kyle L. Varnes, Michelle Ann Walker.
Next, Certificate of Concentration in Elder Law. Morgana Lee Alderman, Ian William McLean, Christina S.B. Mitchelson. Next, Certificate of Concentration in International Law. Huda Awan.
Hi, I'm Professor Terry Pulley-Radwin, and it is my privilege to oversee the Business Law concentration at Stetson University College of Law, our newest concentration program. While it is just our inaugural year, we are delighted to have 7 students graduating from the program this year. Some of our students will immediately embark on their business law career, while others will continue their educational studies by pursuing an LLM degree. But graduates, regardless of what you will be doing after graduation, We look forward to hearing about all of your successes in the business law world. And we hope that you will continue to be engaged with us as alumni, helping us to continue to improve the program going forward. On behalf of all of the mentors, it is my honor to congratulate the following 7 students, the first 7 recipients of the concentration in business law from Stetson University. John Bartell, Shauna Carol Painter, Brianne Love, Brianna Myers, Christina Rainey, Dillon Thatcher, and Christopher Wallers. Congratulations, graduates.
Environmental law is the law of the outside, the protection of clean air, clean water, clean soil, wildlife, and its effect upon human health. I'm happy to announce the recipients of the Certificate of Concentration in Environmental Law for 2021. They are Alexa Albright, Nicholas Lewis, Rachel Martin, Chelsea Miller, and Reagan Whitlock. Congratulations.
Professors Scully, Picard, and Adams jointly direct the Social Justice Advocacy Concentration. This concentration is on the cusp of celebrating its 10th anniversary. I'm Professor Adams, and you will see Professor Picard on camera very shortly. Please know that Professor Scully is very much with us here in spirit as well. Professor Scully was one of the 2 founding directors of this concentration. She founded it along with our now retired colleague, Professor Bickle, whose name we invoke frequently and with great affection. The Social Justice Advocacy Concentration prepares students to deal directly with significant social justice issues in civil or criminal law. To this end, and working with faculty mentors, these students have completed specific coursework tailored to their particular professional goals. They have also completed pro bono service activities, experiential learning, and a capstone project on contemporary social justice initiatives and issues. Their capstone, directed research, or independent study projects are intended to be the beginnings of their legacy of social justice advocacy. These projects have ranged from traditional scholarly articles to influence the direction of the law, to short films for young people who might be considering a career in law, to policy manuals for prosecutors, public defenders, and judges, and so much more. We are incredibly proud of the advocates they already are, and the even stronger advocates for social justice we know they will become.
It is my great pleasure to announce the names of the 2021 Social Justice Advocacy Concentration Program graduates. Taylor Allen, Jasmine Mateer, Kelsey Norman, Jessica Parrish, Anya Parsons, Bailey Peterson, Destiny Rawls, Jasmine Smith, Shannon Walker, and Camilla Yori. Congratulations to all of you. We can't wait to see what you do with your futures.
I'm back and delighted to present the named awards. I want to congratulate our students for their outstanding achievements. The awards are in alphabetical order, with the Walter Mann Award, the Dean's Excellence Award, and the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award following the named awards. I will introduce the presenter for the Foreman Award at the end of this presentation. The American Bankruptcy Institute Medal Award for Excellence in Bankruptcy Studies. This award is presented annually to a graduating student who has demonstrated excellence in the study of bankruptcy law. The recipient of this award is Ronald Espinal. The American Law Institute Continuing Legal Education Scholarship and Leadership Award. This award is presented to a graduate who best represents a combination of scholarship and leadership, the qualities embodied by the ALI parent organization, the American Law Institute. The recipient of this award is Wilma Faye Metcalf. Our next award is the Carol R. Samuels Unsung Hero Student Leadership Award. The graduate who receives this award will have demonstrated an ability to foster leadership throughout his or her time at Stetson in an unassuming context. The graduate may not be the person always recognized by his or her classmates and colleagues as the person in the forefront of the law school, but more, the student always works together to get things done behind the scenes. This person will exemplify quiet leadership that resonates within all those fortunate enough to work and interact with this individual. The award was established by Alan R. Samuels, a 1955 graduate of the College of Law, in honor of his late wife. The recipient of this award is Bradley Paul Hawkins. The next award is the Daniel N. Burton Against All Odds Award. This award was established by Stephen G. Burton, class of 1998, in honor of his father, Daniel N. Burton, class of 1964. Following the death of Daniel N. Burton in 2015, his wife of 39 years, Linda J. Burton, endowed the scholarship to commemorate his life. This award is presented to a graduating student who has overcome significant obstacles before or during law school, but despite these obstacles and potentially long odds, has successfully completed the requirements for the Juris Doctor degree. In addition, the scholarship recipient must have demonstrated the highest level of ethics and professionalism during his or her time at Stetson, and must be willing to help others who are facing or have faced similar obstacles. The recipient of this award is Shannon Christine Walker. Our next award, the Dean Richard Dillon Excellence in Real Property Award, was established to honor the late Dean Richard Dillon's dedication to the field of real property, as well as his dignity, compassion, kindness, and good humor as he helped lay the foundation for students to, quote, think like a lawyer, end quote. The award recipient will have shown a commitment to the field of real property based on the student's coursework and interest in practicing real property law upon graduation. The recipient of this award is Jacob Delorme. Next, the Dr. Thomas C. Marks Florida Constitutional Law Award. This award recognizes a student who has shown excellence in the area of Florida constitutional law, as demonstrated both inside and outside the classroom. The recipient of this award is George Albert Doyle Thurlow. Our next award is the E. Harris Drew Memorial Award. This award, established by the family and friends of Justice E. Harris Drew, a founding member of the Charles A. Dana Law Center Foundation and the College of Law Board of Overseers. The award is based on the candidate's dedication to the law and an ability to express thoughts orally and in writing. The recipient of this award is John Michael Bartell. The next several awards are the Florin Robig Outstanding Advocate Awards. These awards are given to the overall best advocate on the trial team, the Moot Court Board, and the Dispute Resolution Board. The recipients of this award this year are Tyler Alston Hillier, Bianca Damasio, and Shannon Christine Walker. Next is the Hearn Environmental Law Award. This award, established by Frank and Teresa Hearn, recognizes a graduate who is interested in the practice of environmental law. The recipient of the award is Anastasia Nicole Landon. Next, the International Academy of Trial Lawyers Award. This award is given each year to a student who has demonstrated overall ability in trial advocacy by achievements in trial practice, evidence, and pleading and procedure courses. The recipient of this award is Samantha Dale Simmons. Our next award is the Judge Alexander Pasquez Bankruptcy Award. This award is presented to a student who has shown outstanding performance in an advanced bankruptcy course, such as the Bankruptcy Seminar or Bankruptcy Internship. It was created with proceeds from the annual Bankruptcy Seminar to honor Judge Alexander L. Pasquez for his outstanding contributions to Stetson Law. The recipient of this award is Nicholas Soelis. Next is the Judge John M. Shev Excellence in Appellate Advocacy Award. The Judge John M. Shev American Inn of Court established this award to honor the memory of the late Judge John M. Shev, who served as Chief Judge of the Florida Conference of Appellate Judges during his time on the 2nd District Court of Appeal in Lakeland. Judge Shev was a longtime adjunct professor at Stetson College of Law and was awarded an honorary Doctor of Law degree from Stetson. He was a retired colonel from the United States Air Force and a legal community leader. This award is presented to a student who has shown outstanding performance in appellate advocacy and an interest in practicing in the field upon graduation. The recipient of this award is Mia Victoria Tolliver. Next is the Mark L. Levine Award. This award was established by the family of Mark L. Levine, class of 2006, to honor his accomplishments and recognize a graduating JD student who, like Mark, has demonstrated significant growth as a person and professional during his or her time at the College of Law, and one who has emerged as a respected campus leader. The recipient of this award is Corey Foster. Next, the Maria G. Martin Award for Legal Ethics. This award was established to honor the late Maria G. Martin. It recognizes a student who has written the best paper in the field of legal ethics. The recipient of this award is Sabrina Lee Chianese. Next, we have the Matthew Bender Elder Law Book Award. This award is awarded to a graduating elder law student who has performed with distinction. Matthew Bender and Company is one of the world's leading publishers of legal analysis and case law. The recipient of this award is Christina S.B. Mitchelson. Next is the Melvin Troot PA Trust Award. This award has been established by Melvin Troot, class of 1966, and is given each spring to recognize a student who has shown excellence in the area of trusts, as demonstrated both inside and outside the classroom. The recipient of this award is Ashley Maru. Next is the Michael P. Allen Award for Excellence and Professionalism. This award will be presented annually to the member of the graduating class who combines the qualities of academic achievement, skill in both oral and written advocacy, professionalism, and civility. These are qualities that Professor Allen has devoted his professional life to, helping students achieve, and the award is meant to recognize the achievement of the student in these areas. To be eligible to receive this award, a person must, number one, be in the top 25% of the graduating class. Number two, be a member of the Moot Court Board, the trial team, or the DR Board. And three, have demonstrated a commitment to professionalism and civility. The recipient of this award is Corey John Roberts. Next, we have the Nader Zrake Memorial Award. This award is given to a currently enrolled student who has an overall GPA of at least 3.0 and has excelled in environmental, land use, and administrative law courses. The recipient of this award is Alexa Nicole Albright. Next, we have the National Association of Women Lawyers Outstanding Law Student Award. The National Association of Women Lawyers sponsors a recognition award for an outstanding law graduate of each American Bar Association approved law school. The recipient of this award best represents the following criteria: contributes to the advancement of women in society, promotes issues and concerns of women in the legal profession, exhibits motivation, tenacity, and enthusiasm, demonstrates academic achievement, and earns the respect of her colleagues. The recipient of this award is Carly Jordan Pinella. There are 5 National Order of Scribes awards. The National Order of Scribes was created in 2007 by Scribes, the American Society of Legal Writers, as an honorary organization to recognize graduating law students who excel in legal writing. Each year, the College of Law may select up to 5 nominees for induction into the Order of Scribes. Each student should have demonstrated the highest levels of professionalism and should be an outstanding legal writer. The winners will receive a certificate and a 1-year membership to Scribes. Recipients of this award are Joseph Ori Bobo, Nicholas Ward Lewis, Megan Powell, Keenan M. Rodent Carent, and Olivia Christine Siebert. Next, we have the Paul Bernard for Clinical Excellence. This is an award that was created by Stetson University College of Law alumni to recognize the substantial contribution to the criminal justice system that has resulted from former Professor Paul Bernard's efforts on behalf of clinical education, and to honor graduating students for their performance in representing indigent clients while enrolled in the Public Defender Clinic. The recipient of this award is Rebecca A. Dorsey. Next is the Pride Award. The Pride Award is given to a student based upon their participation in extracurricular activities and service related to issues of the LGBTQIA community. This involvement and service can be within Stetson's community or to organizations outside the law school. The recipient of this award is Alicia C. Rodenberg. Next is the Professor Roberta Flowers Ethics and Advocacy Award. This award, established to honor the passion and tireless efforts of Professor Roberta, Bobby Flowers, to foster the best in others in areas such as advocacy, ethics, professional responsibility, evidence, elder law, and pro bono, is presented to a member of the graduating class whose high degree of ethics and professional conduct, both inside and outside of the classroom, and on and off campus, demonstrate the attributes personified by Professor Flowers. The recipient of the award is Christopher George Geiger. The Public Interest Award is next. An anonymous donor established an annual Public Interest Award. The recipient is selected based upon his or her dedication to and involvement in public interest activities at Stetson University College of Law. The recipient of this award is Jasmine L. Smith. Next is the Ralph Harris Farrell Competition Award. This award was established by Ralph Harris Farrell Jr. to recognize a member of the graduating class who has best demonstrated excellence through his or her performance in intercollegiate competitions such as mock trial or moot court. The recipient of this award is Alicia C. Rodenberg. Next is the Raphael Steinhardt Award. The Honorable Raphael Steinhardt, class of 1963, provides an award each year to a deserving graduate selected by the faculty. The recipient is selected on the basis of his or her character, leadership, and service to the community. We call this the Good Person Award, and it is truly fitting for this year's recipient. The recipient of this award is Blaze Mitchell Bowers. Next is the Stephanie Avon Excellence in Advocacy Award. Yes, I realize this seems a little odd since I am alive and speaking to you today, but former students of mine actually created this award to acknowledge outstanding teaching and an impact in oral and written advocacy. In the words of the students who created the award, this award is presented each spring and recognizes a student who embodies Professor Vaughn's tireless commitment to excellence in advocacy in and out of the classroom, and stands as a continued testament of appreciation to the professor by rewarding those who follow her example of dedication to Stetson University College of Law through outstanding advocacy. The recipient of this award is Huda A. Awan. Next is the Suzanne Armstrong Memorial Award. This award is given once a year to a graduating student who, in the view of the Legal Research and Writing Department, has demonstrated excellence in the areas of legal writing, research, and drafting, and who has also exhibited high levels of professional conduct during his or her tenure at the College of Law. The recipient of this award is Laura Danielle Weinberg. Next is the Thomas E. Pennick Jr. Award for Community Service. This award was established by the St. Petersburg Bar Foundation in honor of the late Judge Thomas E. Pennick Jr., class of 1972, to recognize his spirit and commitment as a community servant. It is given to a graduating student who exemplifies himself or herself as a true community servant and who has volunteered extensively for the good of the community, specifically for those who are less fortunate. The recipient of this award is Matthew Robert Allen. Victor O. Wheely Award. This award is presented each semester to the outstanding student in each section of trial advocacy in the name of the late Victor O. Wheely, who served as a judge of the 6th Judicial Circuit and Professor Emeritus of the College of Law. Each recipient's name is inscribed on a master plaque maintained at the College of Law. Recipients of the award are Edilis Armas, Bianca Damasio, Hannah Nicole Farrell, Benjamin Richard Fresby, Bradley Paul Hawkins, Alec Bradley Josepher, Athena Leovitis, Francesca Bonnet Nauman, Amber Lynn Nicole, Anna Marie Parsons, Hunter Cole Sexton, Courtney Beth Sazfran, and Amy Catherine Trenelage. Our last three awards are the Walter Mann Award, the Dean's Excellence Award, and the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. The Walter Mann Award, established by the late Walter Mann, former member of the Board of Overseers. This award is given each semester to the member of each graduating class who, in the opinion of both his or her classmates and of the faculty as a whole, has shown the greatest promise of becoming an outstanding leader in the legal profession. I am pleased to announce that the winner of this award is Audrey A. Gangloff. The Dean's Excellence Awards are next. These awards are presented each year by the Dean to a student or students for extraordinary service to Stetson University College of Law. I'm pleased to announce the recipients of this year's Dean's Awards are Carmen M. Cato and Jasmine Rashan Matir. Finally, the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. I would like to introduce our alumna, Alexandra Jagella, the class of 2004, who is here to present the award on behalf of Mrs. Bonnie Foreman. Alex?
My name is Alex Jagella-Litz, and I have the honor and privilege of being Mr. Edward Foreman's last law clerk. I am here today to present to the 23rd recipient of the Edward Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. Mr. Foreman was a mentor to me, and he not only taught me to do the right thing, but he also taught me to be the right thing in this profession. And that's what we hope is going to continue with this 23rd recipient. Our newest recipient is a member of the Stetson Law Review, Stetson Moot Court, Stetson Trial Team, is a little busy, and as well as being a teaching assistant and a member of the Veterans Law Institute. He also honored us by being a member of the United States Army as a medic prior to coming to Stetson University College of Law. This year's recipient of the Edward Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award is Christopher Odgers.
I am truly and deeply honored to receive the Edward D. Foreman Most Distinguished Student Award. I want to thank the Foreman family, especially Bonnie Foreman, as well as the Stetson staff and professors for considering me worthy of such an esteemed honor. Also, I know I'm not the only student who has put in long nights studying or pushed themselves to their limits during law school. This award could easily have gone to any of my moot court or trial team teammates, the students I worked with over the last year in the Veterans Advocacy Clinic, or any of the students on the Stetson Law Review. We have all put in incredible amounts of efforts over the last 3 years. This award was established to honor the life and legacy of Mr. Foreman, a fact that I do not take lightly. This is not the end, but the beginning for me. I plan to continue to work hard, learn my profession, and help those in need. And hopefully one day, I'll be able to live up to Mr. Foreman's legacy. Thank you.
Well, this takes us to the end of our ceremony. We are delighted that you are here to enjoy everything that you were able to see today. I would like to personally thank several people who made this happen. First and foremost, thank you, Dean Alexandre, for coming up with the idea and giving us the motivation to do this virtually. My committee members, Sarah Dianara-Nessing and Stacy Termel, who you saw several times this evening. Without those two, we could not have made this happen. Most importantly, though, I would like to thank Stan Arthur. The only reason this has been put together as magnificently as it has been is because of him. So thank you, Stan, for bringing us all together and making this such a wonderful event. Congratulations, graduates, families, friends, and loved ones. You earned it.